Hey YouTubers, it's Audra from the Kurt's Corner, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a finger knit flower headband. This is really a fun and simple craft. You can make it with kids or with adults. It will be perfect for your daughter, your niece, your sister, your granddaughter, any girl in your life. It would be a cute little present perfect for just dressing up any outfit or maybe for a picture. The materials that you're going to need for this project are a headband, some yarn, scissors, and hot glue. Today's video is sponsored by Lion Brand Yarn, so we'll be using Hometown USA neon pink yarn. This is what it looks like. Very pretty neon pink color. This is called neon pink. It is the super bulky 6 and it is 4 ounces or it's 64 yards. You won't use nearly any of this skein of yarn, so you can make multiple with this amount of yarn. So let's go ahead and get started. And the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap my headband with a yarn, and then we're going to make the finger knit portion of the yarn, and then we're going to create the flower. So I'm going to wrap this, and all I'm going to do is put a little hot glue on the inside of the headband and start wrapping, and then end it on this side with another little bit of hot glue and finish it off before we do our finger knitting. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to do the finger knitting section of the craft, and we're going to turn this finger knitting into the flower of the headband. So first I'll show you how to do the actual finger knitting. So first we're going to take our yarn and we're going to place it between our thumb and our pointer finger, and then we're going to start weaving between our fingers. So we're going to go in front of our pointer finger and then behind our middle, in front of our ring, and behind our pinky. And then we're going to come back around and do the opposite until we have 2 strands on each finger. So I've got 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and then the tail counts as the second on the pointer finger. So I'm going to hold the working yarn with my thumb, and then I'm going to take the bottom loop of each finger and go over the top. And then I'm just going to keep doing that. So we're going to take the tail and go behind, drop it behind our fingers, then push down the yarn on each finger, loop back again, so in front of behind, in front of behind, in front behind, in front behind, and hold the yarn again. Again, we have 2 links on each finger, and we're going to go, whoops, so I dropped that one, that's okay. Just put it back on my finger, and then we're going to pull the bottom loop over the top, and we're just going to keep doing that until our finger knitting is the desired length. Okay, so I'm going to speed through this and show you what it looks like once we're finished. And this is what the back looks like. In the beginning it's going to look kind of funny. It won't look like you're making anything, but if you just keep going and make several links, you'll start to see your finger knitting form. The length that I want for our finger knitting, I'm going to bind off the ends. So to do that, you're going to take the loop on your pinky finger and pull it over to your pointer finger, and then lift the bottom loop above that one, then transfer that one over to your middle finger, take the bottom loop and go over, and then finally transfer the one from your middle to your pointer, and then take that loop and drop it over. And then we're left with this one loop and your working yarn. So what you're going to do is cut your working yarn, and then we're going to take the working yarn and go through the loop that we still have, and you're just going to pull. And then just pull tight, and that will create a knot at the end of your work, and that will finish that end, and then come to the other end where you have your tail and do the same thing and just pull. And it will make a knot. So now we have 2 finished ends, and I'll show you now how to combine them and make our flower. Okay, So now we have our finger knitting. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take the two ends that we just finished and we're gonna tie them together. So just tie just a basic knot. Okay, and now we have a circle, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn that into a figure 8, and then we're gonna double that over so that we have a circle. And then what we're gonna do is take the string or the yarn that you just tied together, and you're going to loop that around the center. So here we go, we have our oval, we made a figure 8 and made an oval. We're gonna pinch it together so now it looks like a bow. It looks like a bow. And then you're just gonna take that yarn and wrap it around the center a few times and then separate the loops so that they make petals. So this is gonna be a little small 4-petal flower. Okay, so then take the string and wrap it around the opposite direction so that you're just basically tying together all of the different sections. Okay, and then we're going to tie that off on what will be the back side of our flower. Just tie a knot. And this will be the side, so then you can just cut that off, cut the edges or the end pieces off of the knot that you just tied. And then you have your little flower, and you can pull on the loops to make them shorter or longer on different sides. And then here is the front side now of our flower. So I'm going to grab some embellishments, so like some rhinestones, and I'm going to put them in the middle of the flower, and then we're going to add that to our headband. Alright, so I finished my flower headband now. I went into my craft closet and I found this adorable embellishment that I just hot glued to the center of my flower. There it is. And then I took the flower and I hot glued that to the actual headband. So this is perfect for any little girl in your life. I know the big bows are really popular right now, so I probably wouldn't wear this as an adult, but some of you might like it. But perfect for any little girl in your life, and she will love it. It's soft, so it's perfect for a little girl's head, and it's really cute. So this is what it looks like. You can see it. So cute. So you should definitely check out lionbrand.com. I'm going to include the link below in the description, and it'll take you to their website where you can check out all of their lines of yarn, and you can buy some so that you can make your own finger knit headband. If you like this video, always give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment. I'm happy to answer any questions, and I'll be back soon with another DIY tutorial. Bye!